The Thing is a 1982 sci-fi horror film directed by John Carpenter, based on a novella by John W. Campbell, Jr. It tells the story of a group of American researchers in Antarctica who encounter a shape-shifting alien that can imitate any living creature. The film is known for its groundbreaking special effects by Rob Bottin, which create a sense of visceral horror and paranoia as the characters struggle to identify who is human and who is the thing. The film was a commercial and critical failure when it was released, as it faced competition from more optimistic and family-friendly films such as E.T. the Extraterrestrial. It also received negative reviews for its graphic violence, bleak tone, and lack of characterization. However, over the years, the film has gained a cult following and has been recognized as one of the best and most influential horror films ever made. It has inspired many filmmakers, such as Quentin Tarantino, Guillermo del Toro, and J.J. Abrams, and has been referenced in various media, such as video games, comics, and television shows. The film has also spawned a prequel, a novelization, and a video game of the same name.
Kom der vekk. Det har ikke en bikkje i. Det er en slags ting. Det imiterer.
The film opens with a chaotic sequence where a Norwegian pilot chases a sled dog to the American research station, resulting in the man being shot in self-defense. But before he dies, he shouts at the assembled crew in Norwegian, and though this isn't subtitled, anyone with knowledge of the Norwegian language would have a leg up on the story that's about to unfold. The pilot actually shouts at the men, "Get the hell out of there! That's not a dog! It's some sort of thing! It's imitating a dog! It isn't real! Get away, you idiots!" Granted, the guy probably could have made a better case for himself by keeping calm and not blowing up his helicopter, but he's clearly also seen what the thing is capable of firsthand. Impossible though it seems to imagine anyone else but Kurt Russell playing the part of protagonist R.J. Macready, the role was actually offered to two other name actors before it came his way. Nick Nolte and Jeff Bridges were both given the opportunity to play Macready, but ended up turning it down for undisclosed reasons, while Kevin Kline was also briefly suggested by the studio, who felt the film needed greater star power. Curiously, screenwriter Bill Lancaster actually wrote Macready with the likes of Harrison Ford and Clint Eastwood in mind, though it isn't public knowledge whether they were ever approached to appear. Either way, Russell was clearly low down on a sizable list of lead actors, no matter his existing working relationship with Carpenter. It's often noted by critics that The Thing doesn't count a single woman among its main cast, though according to Carpenter he originally planned to have a female member of the crew, only to change plans once the unknown actress in question fell pregnant. The only female character in the entire movie is the voice of Macready's chess computer, who happens to be voiced by none other than actress Adrienne Barbeau. In addition to appearing in Carpenter's previous films The Fog and Escape from New York, Barbeau was also married to the director from 1979 to 1990, so it's not terribly surprising that he'd pick his wife to play the film's small, single female role.
You gotta be fucking kidding.
Even more so than the indelible two-hander of Kurt Russell and Keith David, it's tough to picture anyone but John Carpenter directing this movie, and he was certainly the first choice of producers Lawrence Terman and David Foster. However, Universal had other ideas in the early developmental stages, feeling that Tobe Hooper, who they already had under contract, might be a better fit for the material. Hooper even wrote 2 drafts of the screenplay himself, designed as a horror comedy without the shape-shifting element, neither of which made a dent with executives. After the success of Halloween, Universal hired Carpenter, causing The Thing's co-producer Stuart Cohen to later comment of Hooper's original version, "We avoided a disaster. It would have been one of the worst movies ever made. Yikes." Here are some deleted scenes from The Thing.
"Hey, I think the dogs have fleas." "Okay, don't worry, I told them to get the flamethrower."
Max said, "Bring the flamethrower for the hot dogs."
Ah! "I don't think that's fleas. Holy shit!" "I have a test to see what kind of drugs are in your system."
How in the hell can you tell?
"Check them and see if they're drunk." "Here's how you can tell if they have done meth." Shit!
The Thing boasts one of the most ingeniously bleak endings of all time, as an exhausted Macready and Childs sit amid the fiery remains of the research station, sharing a drink while unsure whether the other might in fact be the Thing. At the end of the film, Macready offers Childs a drink after they've been separated, and Childs drinks it. For all Childs knows, Mac could be the Thing, and had poisoned the drink to infect him. Mac was not the Thing, but my point is that this shows how careless Childs is in this situation. I think this is a hint that Childs was previously infected, and he became infected because he didn't follow the rule that you can only eat and drink things that you prepared yourself. The 1982 The Thing is one of the most iconic sci-fi horror films ever. Please like, share, and subscribe.